For Newcastle United, it's all about trying to get back up to third today, which they will do if they win, but more generally making sure they finish in the top 5, which will bring back Champions League football, and that is still in their own hands. On a windy and surprisingly chilly day on the south coast, Alexander Isak about to kick off as Newcastle look for a first Premier League win at the Amex Stadium, and a win that would take them back up to third. A huge match in the European quest, the Champions League chase at the end of the season. And United have the ball on the far side. They played it back out to the right, and now it comes into the feet of Nick Pope. Dan Burn in the area, pushes it up to Livramento, closed down quickly by Dingra for Brighton. And it's up towards Willock on halfway. A Brighton header, Tonali forwards. Van Hecke volleys it into United territory. Header on. And then Minte challenged by Livramento. Wants a free kick, referee says get up. Tonali on the outside of Vifa. Strong run from Tonali. Baliba gets back into a challenge. Then Barnes takes over, heads for the goal line. Barnes clips up the cross and it's caught by Verbruggen in the 6-yard box. And that was a quick Newcastle attack. Good running from Tonali, and then Barnes. Nick Pope leaves his penalty area to receive the pass. Then Fabian Schär from Pope's ball back over to Dan Burn. Takes a touch, he's under pressure here. It's clipped forwards, in behind. Oh, Vifa and Van Hecke. Barnes has got it, edge of the penalty area. Harvey Barnes into the box. Barnes with a low shot. Now, will it be a corner?
Communication at the back.
They're saying that he got a touch, but no goal. No, they've given the corner. The referee, in consultation with the assistant, has given the corner. They were looking at maybe Barnes might have been offside, and whether that was the case in the build-up. But a bit of confusion from the forward ball, and a shot across towards the far corner, low down. Bart Verbruggen must have got fingertips on it on the near side. Vifa to Van Hecke. Inshall Wood given away straight to Joe Willock. They can attack here. Willock with lots of space to hit up the left-hand side into the area. Willock still going. Willock! Oh, he's gone for it himself. And he's cleared the crossbar. Might even have clipped the bar, Joe Willock. He went with the outside of the right boot at the near post. Tried to whip it in and whip it around the goalkeeper. But it's off target and it remains 0-0. But it's a really good chance.
Has he shot, or has he tried to bend that with his right foot into an area?
Newcastle's half on the near side for Minte. Chance to run at Livramento. Got the ball on his left, cuts in off the right wing. Passes it to Baliba. Brighton still with possession, 0-0. Welbeck comes deep to lay it off. Then they play it forwards to Inshall Wood, who bursts into the box. It's out with a Dingra on the left wing, curling cross, Livramento heads away. Vifa retrieves it, finds Minte in the penalty area, cuts inside onto his left, still Minte! And for the second time this season, Yankuba Minte scores against Newcastle United. We've got the equalizer in the FA Cup tie in March, and now he puts Brighton ahead at the Amex Stadium. A curling shot with his left from inside the penalty area. They showed him inside, and Yankuba Minte has beaten Nick Pope. And in a game of few chances so far, 29 on the clock, the hosts open the scoring. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Newcastle United 0.
It's a good finish, isn't it?
When they've got into crossing positions, they've not found him, have they? Gordon on the left wing, down on his chest, good take, running at Lamptey. Anthony Gordon beats him, or down, and the referee's given the penalty. Anthony Gordon straight into the action after coming on, ran at Tariq Lamptey, cut back inside onto his right, and was taken down. And Craig Pawson, the referee, has pointed to the penalty spot, but that looks like it's clearly outside. But they're still checking. Yeah, and now it's not going to be a penalty, it's going to be a free kick. Tonali behind the ball, Trippier sprints over to this near side, everybody back and deep for Brighton. Tonali blocked, Schär deflected, corner. Tonali blocked at the near side, Schär on the follow-up, the cross stopped by Burn, and here United go. Willock He's got a man at his back, moves it to the left to Isak. Alexander Isak's first real run at the Brighton defence, just outside the area, gives it to Barnes. Harvey Barnes in the box, onto his left, still Barnes, caught by Verbruggen. Went high Barnes, but the goalkeeper read it and made the save.
Yeah, straight at him, wasn't it? Just dinked inside on that left foot. Decent height for the keeper as well.
Now Willock on his chest, away from Van Hecke. Willock and onto Gordon, bit of space, edge of the area. Gordon then gets the ball caught under his feet. He's still got it now, Gordon, and Barnes right side in the box, chips up the cross, deflection from a Brighton defender, and then
Can't
they
get
head
out,
clear.
can they? Can't get out.
But Newcastle can't get that one moment, that one chance. Here's Barnes on the outside of Adingra, still Barnes, low cross, Isak, a back heel, and it deflects and then bobbles up into the hands of Verbruggen.
Yeah, it was hopeful more than anything, wasn't it? Back heel.
They've had a lot of possession and been in good attacking positions. Gordon, great ball, Bruno, edge of the area, through towards Isak, Willock coming in, he goes down. What's the referee going to give this time? Penalty! For the second time, Craig Pawson has pointed to the penalty spot for Newcastle United. The first was overturned because it was outside the box. This one was definitely in, and it was Bruno's through ball that Isak didn't go for, but Willock coming in. Van Hecke with the challenge. Willock got to the ball first. Did Van Hecke take him down though? Craig Pawson, his hands on his knees, leans over, looks at the screen, still talking to VAR Andy Madley. Here we go, VAR.
Oh, he's getting the yellow card.
Oh, Joe Willock is going to be booked for diving. He cannot believe it. He puts his hands on his head. Header from Trippier. Estupinian on. Welbeck. Then Minte breaks into the area. Yankuba Minte. Pope with a save with his knees at the near post. They haven't got it clear. Tonali down under a challenge. Brighton still hacking away at it. Referee gives... What's he given?
Goal kick.
Goal kick. As Trippier walks away, this would appear to be Fabian Schär's free kick. Huge moment. Schär into the wall, or they say handball. They get it. Penalty. The referee's given them a penalty for the third time. Brighton cannot believe it. Craig Pawson, the referee. Newcastle players appealed immediately as Schär hit it into the wall. It's clear.
Oh, yeah.
It's a clear handball. And it is huge. 1-0 down for most of the match. Big decisions in the second half going against them. This one has gone their way. And Alexander Isak up against Bart Verbruggen to bring Newcastle level. Isak scores! Sends the keeper the wrong way. He went low down to Verbruggen's right, and the away end celebrates behind the goal as there's now a scrap in the net because Newcastle want the ball back quickly and Verbruggen wouldn't release it, but they can celebrate a late equaliser, a monumental goal from Isak in a game that they really need something from in this Champions League chase. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Newcastle United 1.
Kept us cool really well, didn't he? Waited for the keeper to go and just took the other side.
And Gruder, and it's the substitute. Good one. Brighton head it just wide.
Oh, how did he miss?
That is a massive chance. It's the other substitute, one to the other. Gruder's free kick, left-footed curler into the box. Diego Gomez heads it wide from 6 or 7 yards. So the draw could keep them ahead of Chelsea on goal difference even if they win. Forest 3 points behind, play tomorrow. Sven Botman and Emil Kraft are coming on. Oh, they might be in. Harvey Barnes attacking the goal. Callum Wilson. Here's Wilson. Oh, what a save. What a save, Verbruggen. Wilson put his boot behind the ball and Verbruggen one-handed save, top of the goal to claw it over.
Good hit, wasn't it? Unfortunately, it was straight at the goalkeeper. Got a strong right hand up.
It's a massive save. A late penalty from Isak that has surely prevented defeat. and it could still be a very important point as the away fans sing away to our right and acknowledge a result that takes them a little bit closer to the Champions League, even if they can't quite get back up to where they were and move back up to third. They are a point behind Manchester City in third, 1-1 at the Amex Stadium.